According to PBS.org, 34% of people believe in astrology, 50% believe in demons, only 56% of people believe in an actual devil, but almost 70% of U.S. adults believe in angels. Studies show that even people that have no religious background at all still believe in angels. If you do a simple research of angels, they usually look the same. They're female, they're girls, they're very beautiful, long flowing hair, huge wings, and they're usually hovering over a child. My name is Stan. I'm not a pastor or anything like that. I own a music school, a really good one. I love my job, I love my family, I love life, and I love the Bible. I believe the Bible is always right. Whatever the Bible says about anything, I believe is absolutely true. So what does the Bible say about angels? You guys ready? Number one, angels are messengers. They're messengers. The word angel actually comes from the Hebrew word malach, M-A-L-A-C-H, I think that's how you say it, and the Greek word angelos, both meaning messenger. You see this, for example, in Luke chapter 2 when the angel speaks to the shepherds, telling them about Jesus being born. You also see this when the angel talks to Mary, and then later to Joseph in his dream about Jesus. In Genesis 18 and 19, 3 angels visit Abraham and talk to him about God's future plan for Sodom and Gomorrah. They're messengers. Number 2, angels are protectors. I love this one. They protect us. In Psalms 91:11, it says that God will command His angels concerning us to guard us in all of our ways. Matthew 18:10 says that kids, for example, these little ones, is what the Bible says, have angels in heaven that always see the face of God. This is where we get the concept of guardian angels. It's in the Bible. Back to Genesis 19 or 18 and 19. After the angels talk to Abraham, they rescue and protect Lot's family. Lot was Abraham's nephew. In Daniel chapter 6, angels closed the mouths of the lions when I'm sure they were wanting to eat that young man named Daniel. All of us know this story. Daniel was in the middle of an impossible situation, but God sent His angel. He does the same today. Impossible situations, there's angels. Number 3, angels are warriors. They're warriors. Angels would often appear as men, as in the story of Abraham mentioned before, but usually, I believe almost every time when angels would appear to someone, to humans, the angel's first words out of their mouth was often what? Do not be afraid. Why? They were probably scary. They're warriors. In Daniel 10, it took an angel 21 days to get to Daniel because he was in a war with a demon. In Revelation 20, an angel unit is seen escorting Satan himself into everlasting darkness. In Isaiah 37, an unnamed angel, one angel, killed 185,000 soldiers in one day. In Psalms 34:7, angels encamp around us who fear and respect God, rescuing us. If you have a picture of an angel as a beautiful, hair-flowing supermodel, you're wrong. Angels are mentioned around 500 times in the Bible, and they are never even mentioned as being female. When you think of an angel, don't think of a lady on top of our Christmas tree. Rather think of the Terminator, a warrior. Number 4, angels are real. They're real. Angels are individuals with personal names, characteristics, and duties just like us. Michael, for example, is one of the head angels. He is God's chief warrior according to Daniel chapter 10, Daniel 12, and Revelation 12. Angels talk, they walk, they feel, they encourage, they fight, they work just like us. They were created by God, not in His image like we are, but God did create them just like He created us, with unique minds, 2 Samuel 14:20, with unique wills, Revelation 22:8-9, and emotions, Hebrews 12:22. Angels are real. A few years ago, for example, I was scheduled for a writing session with a famous writer in Nashville. I was so honored, of course, but I was so nervous. I mean, major fear. I'd never done anything like this before. The evening before I was leaving for Nashville, I was in my church office packing up when one of the secretaries came to my door and said there was a man in the front office asking to see a pastor. I was the only pastor that was still there. She described him as huge and angry, and she was right. That man didn't want prayer and encouragement. He wanted money, and he wanted a ride to the grocery store down the road. I was no longer thinking of this writing session in Nashville. I was thinking about this huge, angry, burly man getting into my car. I actually reached out to help him with his backpack, And seriously, in this deep growling voice, he shot back, "I'll get that." Scary. I started quoting and praying Psalms 27 seriously. "The Lord is my light," under my breath, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Why? Because I was scared. It was so strange. But as soon as we got in my car and we drove off, he looked at me and started sharing with me how I did not have to be afraid. Now remember, I was going to Nashville tomorrow and I was freaking out over that. God sees you and He's with you. From the church parking lot to the grocery store down the road, He encouraged me, just speaking peace and truth over me. Really, really weird. All I could think of was, "Who are you?" When I dropped him off, I looked back before he walked into the grocery store and he was gone. True story. I'm not sure if that guy was an angel or not. I think he was. Maybe he just ran into the grocery store really fast, and maybe he just was in my blind spot or something like that. But I do know this. According to the Bible, angels are real, and I think I met one that day. Angels are also messengers. They're protectors. They're protecting us. They're warriors. They're warring for us. They're here with us right now. You may see one today. Hebrews 13:2 says, "Be kind to everyone. You never know. It might be an angel." It's in the Bible, and the Bible's always right. I'll see you guys next time.